السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب وعاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا بخير. نبدأ من حيث انتهينا الحلقة اللي فاتت. ختمنا الشابتر الأولاني أو الحلقة الأولى زي ما انتم شايفين كده في ظهري يعني، والحلقة دي هنبدأ الحلقة رقم 2. هنشوف ايه الجديد اللي هيقابلنا فيها وهنستكشف ونكمل أحداث الجزء الأول. نشوف العائلة بتاع بروس وين هي فعلا بتساعد فالكوني في الجريمة بتاعته ولا دي إشاعة هو طلعها عليه. هنشوف البطريق هيعمل ايه اللي هو اوز، وهنشوف ايه اللي هيقابلنا جديد. وعندنا هنا يعني شايفين كده في بيقولوا مخلوق غامض يشبه خفاش يهرب مدينة جوثام. فهل هو ده الخفاش الكبير اللي هو الراجل المتحول ولا هو يقصدوا بيه باتمان؟ ده برضو هنشوفه يعني. على العموم خلينا نبدأ ونشوف ايه اللي هيقابلنا في الحلقة دي. قبل ما نبدأ ما تنسوش تعملوا اشتراك في القناة، تفعلوا زر الجرس وتتابعوني. وان شاء الله زي ما قلت لكم احنا بنختم سلسله باتمان تيل سيريز، ودي سلسله باسم اطفال أركام اللي هيكون بعديها ان شاء الله السلسله الثانيه انمي وزين، هتكون ان شاء الله برضو مترجمه بالعربي يعني. هنبدا مع بعض وندخل في مود اللعب ويلا بينا. دي البدايه بقى بتاعتنا، هيعمل لنا بريف عن اللي حصل قبل كده. ده اوز اللي هو البطريق.
Make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening
وده هارفي دينت زي ما انتم شايفين قبل بقى ما يتحول ده يبقى البطريق وده يبقى تو فيس.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
كده أخدنا بريف عن الحلقة اللي فاتت باختصار شديد قوي كده. نبدأ بقى إن شاء الله إيه الحلقة التانية بتاعتنا ونشوف بقى هنثبت إزاي براءة عائلة وين، ونشوف إيه الشخصيات الجديدة اللي هتظهر أو هتتحول إزاي بقى يبقوا هم المجرمين بتوعنا يعني. بس هو اللود هنا بياخد وقت شوية يعني في اللعبة دي بصراحة. اللود تحس فيه وقت كده كبير فيه يعني، تحس إن هي بتعلق ما تفهمش فيه إيه. خلينا نشوف كده. وبدأ هو معانا. طبعا هي الكتابة هنا مش مظبوطة شوية، بس هي بيقولك ان سلسلة الألعاب دي ايه بتتشكل على حسب الاختيارات اللي انت بتحددها يعني.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
دي البداية بقى يا شباب.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
مش هعلق.
I understand. Just know, I'm not going anywhere. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
هنكتشف بقى مسرح الجريمة هنا. شوف هنا.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
شوف هنا الكتابة اللي على الحيطة.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
قالك استخدم محرك ويعني
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Son Falcone is making a mistake.
ماتوا.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
نبدأ بقى الفصل التاني، نحقق بقى نشوف ايه هنثبت براءتهم ازاي بقى. كده تقريبا بقى شكلنا عايزين ندخل الاسم ده، معرفش تمشي بقى ازاي.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Monntoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
مش هعلق على كلامه.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
ده بقى الجزء التاني بقى، نبدأ بقى. Children of Arkham. أطفال أركام.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big happy
شوف بقى ازاي احنا بقى عيلة واحدة.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
لا مش هساعده.
I'm not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
ايه ده؟ مين اللي ضربه؟
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die!
ليه كده؟
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
ليه كده؟
Go! Go!
نعم مكنتش متوقعها وكده بصراحة.
We are in shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
We can't act until we know the whole story.
Well, the simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
احنا هنتكلم معاها بقى.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
نعمل سكان بقى شكلنا كده. يعني شايف في ازرق حوالين بوازن شايفين كده.
Her veins still visible beneath her skin.
وهنا زي ما تكون واخدة حقنة
injection site.
أو
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Revolution في الراجل البطريق.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
مش هعلق.
Oh, don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
ما ينفعش اديها معلومات، انا مش ضامنها ومعرفش يعني هقول لها حاجه تعمل لنا فضيحه يعني. لا عليه، خلينا ماشيين كده كويسين هادين لغايه ما نشوف بقى مين اللي ورا الماده المخدره دي، مين اللي حقنها، الكلام ده كله يعني. بس هو اللود هنا بياخد وقت جامد قوي بصراحه. اللود هنا في اللعبه بياخد وقت جامد جامد جامد. معلش تتلوني ساكت معظم الوقت بس عشان زي ما انتم شايفين كده هي اوريدي مترجمه، فبنقرا الاحداث كده ونتابعها خطوه بخطوه يعني.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found in the docks.
هنا بقى ده هيبقى الظهور اللي هو الفزاعة ده. سكير كرو ولا لا مش عارف.
Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone had it coming. You cause as much pain as he did, eventually it comes back on you.
We should all be mindful of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
يعني نربطهم مع بعض يعني ولا ايه؟
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
يعني ناخد دي.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
شوف هنا مثلا نحرك الطيارة على الخريطة ولا ايه شكلنا كده؟ شوف هنا لا مفيش. فين تاني؟ مفيش الا هناك. دي المكان اللي اتحركت فيه. نطلع برا ممكن؟ لا هي في الحدود الصفراء بس. طب نشوف الحتة اللي فوق دي. كده ايوه. طيب في حتة هناك ولا حاجة بعيدة؟ هنا عند الصوت لما بدأ يزيد قوي نبدأ نختار. نحدد طيارة تانية. نشوف هنا مثلا. هنا ده الكات وومن اللي بيتكلم على كات وومن. شوف هنا الناحية التانية برضو. هنا
there you go. Be alright. Alright.
عايزين نربطهم ولا ايه؟
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
فكده بقى باتمان هيطلع بقى للراجل البطريق، وسكاي لاين النادي ده الراجل البطريق احتله، بدأ يستخدمه كقاعدة ليه يعني يتحرك منها.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
هنهجم على ده.
You lot, come check out this office. We're in trouble! Names, mate. You can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
السلام عليكم.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
ضربه. نديله كده.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
ضربه ضربة ايه جامدة أوي. ضربه ضربة جامدة أوي كده. هو راح فين؟ مشيوا.
Alfred, track down Selena Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
كده بقى نحاول ننقذ الكات وومن من الراجل البطريق يعني. كده بقى عايزين ننقذ كات وومن من الراجل البطريق ده بقى. كده وصل لها، خدوا بالكم. لو كده يا شباب هننهي الحلقة بتاعتنا النهاردة على الجزء ده. ان شاء الله الحلقة اللي جاية بإذن الله تعالى نكمل التختيم الشابتر 2، نقفله كله بقى من أوله لآخره بإذن الله، ويكون الحلقة اللي بعديها نبدأ شابتر 3. هتبدأ العملية بقى، الأعداء يظهروا معانا. الراجل البطريق أكيد في زي ما قالوا راجل خفاش أو متحول، يعني عملية شكلها هتكبر كده معانا بقى، ونبدأ نشوف أساس كل شرير جه منين وطلع منين. أتمنى تكون الحلقة النهاردة عجبتكم. زي ما انتوا عارفين متنسوش تعملوا سبسكرايب، تشتركوا في القناة وتفعلوا زر الجرس وتعملوا لايك وتكتبوا لي كومنت ورأيكم ايه في الحلقة. أشوفكم بإذن الله قريب ونكمل تختيم باتمان تيلي تيل. السلام عليكم.